Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Larry Smith Outdoors. We're out here on a
Fox Lake, 2,700 acre lake in Dodge County. It's a very good fishery. We'll be chasing crappies with Castmasters and spikes mainly. We drilled out a grid here, so we'll show you our setups and we'll get after it. So I'll take my forward facing sonar, and as you see, we got fish 25 to 40 feet away and they're moving towards us actually. So I'll spin this, find where the most congregation of fish is, walk over to we have an area all gridded out here, walk out to the closest hole to these fish and drop it right on top of them. So I see there's fish all around us actually, just trying to find the biggest school, and usually right away in the morning here is when they bite the best. So we'll go drop in on them and see what happens. Then I'll take my Vexilar and go chase them down. So green Castmaster, silverback, and then a few spikes. That one's better. Ooh, look at him under the ice. Got my cord a little bit. Oh, not bad. There was a few around here. Let's see if I can get back down there. Windy day like today, I don't use a long rod. The line just gets out there too much and the wind will grab it. So I go with a shorter rod. This is maybe a 28 inch. Something that I can kind of block the wind and stay straight in line with the hole is kind of a must, because you start jigging sideways and stuff, you don't see the bite, especially when they come up and they up hit it and it's slack line you. You can still see that pretty good. See that rod tip leaning ahead? Should have it. We'll see. A small one. Small one. Throw that one back. These are very popular, these tip downs. This is Innovative brand. Come with the rod and reel stand all in one. You just put the legs out. And I like to face it so it's the wind is at its back. Turn that in line. The rod will be right on here. When a fish bites it, you'll see it go like this. Usually they sit there and do this number and then they'll take it all the way down. When they get to here, I tell people just kind of drop the rod tip and just give them you don't really want to set the hook like crazy. You just kind of lay into them nice and easy. So very effective tool, especially for crappies and panfish. We'll put in some beaver dam tip ups for pike here in a little bit. Just kind of use these tip downs. You can put live bait in different locations. A very effective way to fish.
just a little guy. See them on the Vexilar, but it's good to see having all these different year classes out here. Lake's got a bright future. Good feed for the northerns and walleyes. We're catching a few crappies right now. Got a lot of fish to cooperate already this morning, so I'm just using a power noodle rod, 2-pound test line, polka dot pink Castmaster with some red spikes. Put like one on each treble hook, but I'm just dropping her down to the bottom, pounding it in a spot. Once one comes in, just kind of slowly start bringing up and away, and they just clobber it. It's so much fun just coming out here and just catching all these different fish. It's just a really windy day, of course. Oh, I got one all over me. There we go. Just non-stop action. Oh, he's wrapped me into the deucer. So now you gotta lift this up. Look at all that thing is gone. Down its throat. That's a nice eater size crappie. You know, probably that 10-inch range. So if you're looking for a good meal of fish, that would be it. The boys over here got a nice, pretty good sized school over here. Pete's got a few on the ice. We're just kind of fishing this mud flat out here. They're eating bloodworms, daphnia, stuff like that. So we're just kind of capitalize on them while they're this low light period right now while they're feeding up high.
Here we go, coming up to it. I'm gonna keep raising it up away from them. Coming up to it, coming up to it. Oh my gosh, you slacklined it. Oh, we wrapped in the deucer. Oh. There we go. A little Castmaster there with some spikes on the treble hook. Just pounding it really hard right in front of their face and keeping it up off the bottom to get those more aggressive ones to come up and bite it.
rattle right in place and let them come in and grab it. It looks like a flashy minnow kind of. Ooh, that one wants to go. Yeah, nice one. Just kind of jig it right in place once they're committed and they're coming up for it. 9 times out of 10 they'll bite when they're racing up for it like that. Most people like to hang on their rod like this, some like this. I just like to stay way back on this split grip here, just so I can, one, I'll feel the bite through the rod right here, and then it just makes for better hook setting when you go like that. Here's one coming out. Yeah, little guy.
So we're using the live scope as a searching tool, and then the boys are hole hopping with the Vexlars, with less power, less frequency, so you're not disturbing the fish. Because today I've noticed that when I'm by the live scope, that the fish are staying within like 20 feet of it. They're staying a little bit of a distance from it. So like right now, I'm gonna spin it, and there's a nice little school at 70, and see how they kind of stop at 20. They're swimming away. It's like they can feel that, so I'm just using that to kind of, tell me where to look, and then I can tell the boys, hey, we got to drill a hole that far, and they can walk over there with the Vexlar, a little more stealthy, not disturbing the mass of school with running around with this thing. You do spook them a little bit when you drill a hole. If Pete drills a hole right now on top of that, they'll kind of go down to the bottom, but there's enough fish there that they'll actually hang out and stay. Some of them will stay.
Oh, we got something big. Pete, I'm gonna need some assistance over here. Get him up there.
There he is. The corner of the mouth. We'll put that one back. They gotta be 32 out here.
So I got my bait puck here, and then I'm just loading that treble hook up with spikes, red spikes, because these fish are eating bloodworms out here. So I like to try to give them something that kind of resembles it. With these fish being as aggressive as they are right now, you probably wouldn't need to tip it with bait, but I like to have that reassurance of having those spikes on there. And I'm using, no rattle on the bait to call them in, because it's got enough flash when you're popping it down there, so you don't really need to get too crazy. But if you got, that's all you got is rattling spoons, you can get away with that too. You'll probably catch fish on it. But yeah, I tip it up with spikes just like that. Put like 1 to 2 on per hook. Load her up, set her down, and then look how it looks in the water. It looks nice in the water when you're dancing in there.
I've been stopping my bait probably about 4 or 5 feet off the bottom, because those are always the more aggressive fish compared to the ones that are just laying on the bottom. It's what we've been seeing here today. If you're jigging well off the bottom, those are the fish that are gonna come up and strike it way before the other ones that are just kind of milling around at the bottom of the school. That's my reasoning for jigging so high in the water column. Brian and I work together all over, actually. Any lake, from Madison to Oshkosh, we fish them all. And if you'd like to get out, we chase all species. You can call Brian
at 608-219-0505, Big B's Guide Service, or get a hold of Pete.
Yep, I'm Best Damn Guide Service, 608-609-2707, and we'll get you out. We got some dates open yet. We're getting kind of filled up, but yeah, I'm sure we'll get you on the calendar.
Yep, we'll make something work. We got a bunch of people that work with us, so we can definitely make something happen for you guys.
Today's tip of the week brought to you by Mike's Country Meats, the finest jerky on the planet. We're gonna be talking about
ice safety with ice cleats, how important it is. Because you don't want to have a slip and fall on the ice, It's not fun if you break an arm or give yourself a concussion. So you always come out prepared for customers. They have cleats, and these are nice Catula ones. They're a little pricey, but you buy once, cry once. That's what I say. Having ice cleats is a huge importance, especially to be safe and get to your tip up safely, or just in case you got a hub shack or it's windy like that, so then you can actually fight that hub shack to put it back down and collapse it, or put it up even. This tip of the week is brought to you by Mike's Country Meats. Using spinning reels over an inline reel. Inline reels, you're not going to get the twist of the bait down in the water. But us using spoons like we are today, it's okay to use these spinning reels. But if you're going to use, well, spinning reels in general, with like a tungsten jig or something like that, I always recommend running like a barrel swivel or a snap swivel of some kind. Try to stay away from the snap swivels. I think it just makes the profile of the bait look too big. Just to eliminate the twisting of the bait down in the water, especially when you're using a spinning reel like we are today. But with these spoons, it really doesn't really matter if you have a barrel swivel or not.
We work as a team, like one of us will drill, another guy will run the live scope, and then one guy will be the catcher, just to, especially for perch fishing in Madison, we do that a lot, and we're running and gunning basically across the lake.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of, you know, everyone's working hard to catch the fish, but, you know, everyone's got their own little job.
And we found here, these fish, this is a lot of silt and sediment coming off of a drop, and there's a lot of bloodworms in this area, and that's why these fish, they get all balled up like that. They get in a dense area of bloodworms, and they're down there. Literally, I watch them on a camera take their bottom lip and just like flip the silt up, and the bloodworm will go up in the water, and then they'll go in and grab it. And yeah, these fish are full of them right now, and that's why it's a fishy area, because there's food here.
As you would see on the underwater aquaview footage, there's a lot of food in the water, and if you just kind of match what the fish are eating, you're gonna get them.
It's almost like the days when you had a Harley and you were waving to the guy on a bike. You see another warrior on the water, you just get a good feel.
First class, all the way from the people that ride them to the people that make them.
They do such a nice job with communication. They'll pick up the phone anytime. It's really almost a friendship.
You could be in any state, and when somebody with a warrior drives by you, you get that honk, that beep. You're truly part of a family, and there's nothing like it.
Introducing Forever Barnwood. Transform your space with the warmth and character of a genuine barnwood look. Forever Barnwood offers over 200 authentic barnwood products. We are commercial and food safe. Our products are available in unlimited quantities while still providing the consistency you need to complete large projects. All of this while still looking like it came out of a 100-year-old barn. Forever Barnwood. Bring the history inside.
We're with the Northeast Wings Over Wisconsin chapter. Today we're here at Wicked Wings Ranch doing a pheasant hunt. These kids were on our youth hunt, and we're bringing them out to hunt birds to teach them a little more about hunting. So today the kids are going out. We got to thank Joe and Jenna from Wicked Wings Ranch. They donated 24 birds for these kids to go out and learn how to hunt pheasants. Okay, let's have a good hunt. Everybody be safe.
Well, let me offer one safety tip. When you're out in the field, you never shoot unless your gun is pointed up. Level or down is a no-no, because the dog will be in the pattern.
Yeah, remember you guys got dogs?
Sure.
Yep.
The dog will be in front of you, so you never shoot level or down. Make sure the gun is pointed at least up a little bit.
Guys, there's a bird right here.
I think you got it. I think you got that one.
Today we took out our youth hunters that got to youth hunt. Some of them didn't. So we took them out pheasant hunting today to keep teaching them about hunting. So good, we got a few more birds that the kids shot. All of them got shooting. So that's the nice part about it. So Larry Smith was generous enough to donate a fishing tip up. Joe, you want to come and pick one of these kids' names out of here? Go ahead, you can read it. So Austin, you win the tip up.
Thank you.
You can thank Larry Smits.
Thank you.
So yeah, kids had fun. Again, we want to thank Joe and Jenna Landwehr for donating the birds today for this youth hunt and the veteran hunt. If you ever get a chance to get out here at Wicked Wings Ranch, it's a beautiful place, very nice establishment. Right after this, we're going to take out some veterans and do the same thing we did with the kids. This young lady hasn't had a chance yet, Sophia, to become a veteran, but she had school activities, so she missed out on the youth hunt this morning, so she gets honored to go with the veterans. Hey, Buckshot, come here once. Can you pick a name out of there?
If it doesn't start with S, put it back.
Scott? Hey, that's kind of fit. You asked the kid to have the right name.
All right.
Scott Schultz. Larry donated a pair of shooting glasses, so you get to go out and
Is it
have them to
nighttime
shoot
today?
today. Well,
Thank
we
you.
can darken them up if you can't see. And like I said, for us at Wings Over Wisconsin, a very proud moment to have our veterans that we can do this. We do this every year, and we hope to just keep growing it. Thank you guys, every one of you.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Nice shot. Get up, Bull. Come on, Milo. That's sad.
I'm going to demonstrate here how you plant a bird. Take the bird out, shake it up a little bit, take the head, tuck it underneath the wing, then go in the cover, plant it, and walk away. There you go, it's planted. They wake up, or when the dog goes on point, the bird's sitting there, you can go in, flush it up for pointers, flushing dogs, go in there, root it up, and get the bird up, and people shoot it.
Oh, come here. Come on.
Well, we finished up our veteran hunt this afternoon. The guys did well. We had a beautiful day here again.
I'd like to say thank you to Wicked Wings and Wings Over Wisconsin, allowing us veterans to do this, show appreciation for us. That really means a lot.
And like I want to say, just thank these guys for putting this on for the veterans and just showing their appreciation, because it means a lot, just to go out there and walk and have some fun like this. And, it's a beautiful day over here in Wisconsin, and we're just very grateful that we were invited to.
I am very proud to be a veteran, and I'd like to say thank you as well to not only Wings Over Wisconsin for helping to sponsor this, but also Wicked Wings for helping put the birds out and putting on a wonderful show here. And beautiful day. Enjoyed it.
We have to thank all of our veterans, because we wouldn't be free without them. So thank you, everyone out there. I'm here with Jenna and Joe Landwehr. They own this beautiful place here at Wicked Wings Ranch. They sponsor 24 birds today for us to bring the youth kids and the veterans.
We're located in Cato, Wisconsin. We try to do stuff like this as much as we can with veterans, with youth, and then we also do sell memberships and have walk-on hunts and stuff like that for people to come out and hunt and train their dogs.
Again, I can't thank you enough.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenna.
Of course.
Thank you.
All right, well, we'll show you guys the pens and stuff like that, and where we keep the pheasants before we go and put them out in the field for the hunters and stuff like that. So yeah, so this is one of our pens that we hold the pheasants in. Normally it's full of sorghum and corn and stuff like that, but unfortunately when the pheasants do get in here, they knock it down pretty fast. We have 2 pheasant pens. We hold roughly 1,000 at a time, and then we get them shipped in batches of 500 as we need them. And then we also have chucker partridge here also that we release, and those are in a separate pen. All right, this is where we keep our chuckers. They're a little bit smaller bird. They fly faster, they hold tighter, they don't run as much as a pheasant does, so they're really good for training younger dogs. And a lot of guys put these out just for getting ready to go out west, just to get their dogs on birds again before they head out west for the wild ones.
Hey, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's show. You know what? Big B and Pete and Caleb, them guys are no doubt dialed in. Hope you guys learned a lot from that. Hey, I hope you guys also appreciated the pheasant hunt we did with Don Corrigan from the Northeast chapter of Wings Over Wisconsin. Remember, when you want to find a place to donate to, no doubt, and support, Wings Over Wisconsin is always doing things for our veterans and to get more kids involved in the outdoors. Hey, like we do each and every week, I want to make sure that we give special thanks to all of our military men and women for the great service they have given this country and continue to give this country, along with all of our firefighters, paramedics, and law enforcement agents. Hey, it is a great day to be alive, you guys, and I'm going to see you guys and gals again next week, and thanks for joining us.
Must be nice to be young, to have nice young hands that don't get cold ever.
Man, you guys fish so cute together.
Yeah. Getting old sucks. Being fat and old sucks. Today's tip of the week is Mike Country Meats. Mike. How do these say it? Do you want me to do this?
That was good until you started laughing.
Yeah, I know. Now he's gonna have to edit that out.
Arms!